Rusty had been killed.
Okay.
And I had never met her before, or I certainly do not recall meeting her, and she was the one who told me while I was at the spa that Rusty had in fact died.
So, but Andrea Snyderman called you while you were in the car.
Andrea Snyderman called me while in the car and told me that he had been shot. It was Andrea Lippman who told me that in fact he had died.
Okay. The conversation that you had with Andrea Snyder about her phone call with him, do you
Yes.
recall when that was?
No, I really do not. The exact day, is that what you're asking me?
Okay. Was it before or after her trip to Florida?
I'm sure it was before.
And why are you sure?
Why am I sure? Because I recall being in my kitchen. I recall being at the exact point where I was in my kitchen during the phone call conversation after she got back from Florida. I don't think I saw her until maybe a day after she got back from Florida, or something similar to a day, maybe 2 days after Florida. I was at her house after speaking. I was at her house while speaking with her after she returned from Florida. This was a phone call conversation.
Okay. You don't have any recollection of the day, so we can check the phone records, is that right? You don't know approximately when this was? The phone call that you said she told you about, she had called you.
Correct. I have not checked my phone records.
Was it during the meeting the two of you had together after her trip to Florida where she told you about the sketch list like Kimmy's house?
I'm sure it was.
Okay. And her trip to Florida was to celebrate her anniversary.
Yes.
You recall when her anniversary was?
The 30th of December.
And you said it was a couple of days after she got back.
Or a day. Could have been the 31st. I don't recall.
Do you remember it was on New Year's Eve?
Honestly, I do not recall. I remember we were supposed to have a party at our house and we canceled it because of Rusty's death.
But there was that conversation, and that was the first time she told you the sketch looked like Kimmy's eyes. Is that correct?
I think that's yes. However, there were discussions about the sketch previously to that.
She also told you about the email she had received from Kimmy with an attachment, correct?
At that same meeting, yes.
That was